Has San Angelo's Loop 306 become the trashiest place in town? Plus, how much rain will we really be getting this week? Find out. I'm Joe Hyde, and this is Live. This show is brought to you by Myers Drug. Hey Dude shoes are very popular in San Angelo right now. Hey Dudes offer comfort and style all in one shoe. Myers Drug has a large selection of Hey Dudes, including the most recent arrivals, located at the corner of Chadbourne and Beauregard in the center of historic downtown San Angelo. You can shop there Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturdays 10 to 2. Myers Drug is more than just San Angelo's finest gift shop, too. See more at myersdrug.com. The trash has started to build up on Loop 306. In fact, the trash is piling up at rates so bad that some San Angeloans are calling us saying they're very concerned. I mean, we spend hundreds of thousands building a welcome sign at the airport and clearing a brush-filled field behind it. But should that visitor happen to leave the airport in an Uber and go past the dumping grounds on Loop 306 south of town that wrap around toward the golf courses, you know, those fancy country clubs, all that beautification may be for naught. All last week, TxDOT crews were working cleaning up the area of the Houston Hart near Arden Road exit. But somehow, as one side gets cleaned up, another one turns filthy. San Angelo's expert on trash is Keep San Angelo Beautiful Charlotte Anderson. She was on the show Friday and gave her take on why the Loop gets so bad. Let's listen.
You know, it's trash everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Well, it is a big responsibility to keep the trash off the loop, and it takes all of us working together, especially people, you may be in your home, you may be coming in from an event, and you may just throw some trash in the back of your pickup. You may throw your water bottle back there. It could be, you know, a bag of food. You may have picked up some debris in your yard and you just thought the best place at the time is in the back of the truck.
So you see, that's probably the most common way in West Texas, all us truck drivers out there.
Absolutely. And so you think, oh, I'm just going to go drive down the block, and then the trash is gone wherever you went, and you think, oh, you did your part.
It's gone. Yeah,
that's right. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not bothering me anymore. But yeah,
we have to remember whatever is on our streets and our highways and our yards. I know we're just so grateful for the rain, but all of that goes to our lakes, rivers, and streams.
TxDOT spends your money, your tax dollars, picking up trash on Loop 306. Yet there are a number of ways for the trash to stop other than spending your tax dollars. Ideas include neighborhood pickups, adopting a portion of the highway by your club, or spreading awareness. The most important one, however, in my eyes, is simple. Quit being lazy and throw away your dang trash. On Sunday night, San Angelo Live exclusively reported about a structure fire in the 2400 block of Martin Luther King Boulevard. The fire, which started on the stovetop, has made the single-wide trailer house unlivable. The family has set up a GoFundMe and is asking for donations. The GoFundMe states that the homeowner just had surgery and is not able to work. Because of the fire, the family is staying in a big, expensive hotel, and their big dogs that have been boarded elsewhere. If you'd like to help, just visit San Angelo Live and click on the story about the trailer fire on the home page. One thing that we have not reported in a while are deaths related to COVID-19. And that was not by choice either. Simply stated, COVID news doesn't fill our inboxes as much as it did only a year ago. But every now and then, sad news of the pandemic starts up again, like this Monday morning. That's when the city of San Angelo alerted us that there were 2 COVID-19 deaths. One of those deaths was, these deaths were of 2 men. One was of a man from Tom Green County. He was in his 80s. He was fully vaccinated. The other man from Menard was in his 70s. He was also fully vaccinated. This brings the total fatality count from COVID-19 in San Angelo to 559. And now for the weather. You know the saying, when it rains, it pours. Well, in San Angelo, unlike Morton Salt, that isn't always true. For this week, it may seem like the rain is on the way, but our experts seriously doubt we'll get any impactful rain. For the next 7 days, temperatures will be staying in the low 90s. A lot better than staying in the triple digits, but every day there is a slight chance of rain, with the highest chances being today and Tuesday. Moving on later in the week, temperatures will be getting a little hotter, and 93 on Saturday and Sunday. High school football season is upon us again. Friday night in 6A football, the San Angelo Central Bobcats will kick off the season at Killeen Shoemaker, taking on the Shoemaker Wolves for a non-district showdown. That's on Friday evening starting at 7 p.m. We'll be there bringing you the highlights and analysis. Closer to home, though, the Cristoval Cougars are a 2A team that for the past 2 seasons has been winning a lot of their games and having winning seasons. For more, we turn to James Bellini, who has the insight and the inside scoop on the Cristoval Cougars.
The Cristoval Cougars jumped up a classification into 2A Division I when the UIL realigned the districts this past offseason. Still, the Cougars have the playoffs in their sights. This season, watch out for Caden Carpenter, who had 8 interceptions in 11 games last year. Another name who jumped out in the playoff game was Nikolai Nelson. Head coach Casey Otho said Nelson has taken this offseason very seriously, so expect big things out of him. Offensively, catcher Joyner will bring his violent running style out of the backfield, and Kyle Lohman will be leading the way at quarterback. Otho said Lohman has come a long way with his progress at Signal.
Buying a new car or truck is a little different right now, but at Jim Bass Ford, we make it really easy. Just visit JimBassFord.com and you can order a vehicle just the way you want it. Color, trim level, equipment, and the list goes on. And when you order a new vehicle from Jim Bass, we'll even deliver it right to your door. So go to JimBassFord.com and start your order today, or visit us in person at the corner of Houston Hart and Arden Road.
The Cristoval Cougars jumped up a classification into 2A Division I when the UIL realigned the districts this past offseason. Still, the Cougars have the playoffs in their sights. This season, watch out for Caden Carpenter, who had 8 interceptions in 11 games last year. Another name who jumped out in the playoff game was Nikolai Nelson. Head coach Casey Otho said Nelson has taken this offseason very seriously, so expect big things out of him. Offensively, catcher Joyner will bring his violent running style out of the backfield, and Kyle Lohman will be leading the way at quarterback. Otho said Lohman has come a long way with his progress at Signal Caller. This coming Friday, Christoval will go to war with El Dorado in the Battle of 277. For more on that game and high school football in general, tune in to Cover 1 this Friday, only on SanJoLive.com. Stay tuned for Sanjo Live's interview with Vice President of the Concho Valley Republican Women, Sandy Harrison. She and Yantis Green will talk about the luncheon with Congressman August Pfluger. But first, here's a message from Jim Bass Ford in San Angelo.
Buying a new car or truck is a little different right now, but at Jim Bass Ford, we make it really easy. Just visit JimBassFord.com and you can order a vehicle just the way you want it. Color, trim level, equipment, and the list goes on. And when you order a new vehicle from Jim Bass, we'll even deliver it right to your door. So go to JimBassFord.com and start your order today, or visit us in person at the corner of Houston Hart and Arden Road.
Welcome back. I'm Yantis Green. Joining me today is Sandy Harrison with the Concho Valley Republican Women. Sandy, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me, Yantis.
Is this the first time you've been on our show?
I think it is, maybe.
Well, great. Well, welcome, and thanks for coming.
Thank you so much.
Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the Concho Valley Republican Women today because y'all have a luncheon coming up Thursday.
We do. We have Congressman Pfluger coming to visit with the Republican women, and many men come to the meeting as well. We have a lot of elected officials, area representatives, people that are just interested in what's going on in San Angelo, Tom Green County, and Washington as well.
All right. Where and when? Because you need to know how many people are coming.
Exactly. The luncheon will be at the River Terrace this Thursday at 11:30 a.m. It's $17 per person, and a reservation is required, and I do have a phone number.
Okay. All right. What's that phone number?
It is 653-7500. And we really encourage people to call quickly because we'll be turning in a number, and right now we're right around 120. To attend.
We were talking earlier about Congressman Pfluger, and of course we knew the previous congressman as well, Mike Conway, but August is everywhere. I mean, he is one hardworking guy.
He really is, and he represents everyone in this district, which is just great. I follow him going all over the Concho Valley and he's got a huge district.
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere.
And he makes a real effort, particularly in the month of August. He has off. They are not working in Washington, so he's working at home. He's going to every community that he can get to during the month of August to interact with his constituents, but just also with the communities.
So this is a great opportunity for anybody that wants to go talk to the congressman and see what his take is on what the boys up there in Washington are doing.
And I think one thing he's really going to hone in on this Thursday is our border security and our national security. And if anybody goes to August Pfluger's webpage, you'll get some important stats out of what's going on the border, and it's frightening.
It really is, and that's one of the things, I do an almost daily story about what's going on somewhere along the border. We consider it a pretty serious issue that needs to be addressed, and if anybody knows what's going on there, it's August.
Absolutely, and I think the terrorists that are coming across, the gangs, particularly MS-13, it's just really frightening, and like August said, it took 19 people to take down New York during 9/11. 15 have already come across, even more that they have intercepted.
Wow.
So, we've really got to protect our country and our borders.
We do, and that's one of the keystones of being a sovereign nation is being able to protect your borders. The Concho Valley Republican Women is an organization that's been around for a long time.
Absolutely. It's been around since 1980. They were founded by 11 women, and I know back years ago you and I were involved a lot of times in different areas of the community, and those women were very, very active. And today they hover right around 130 members.
It is a great organization, and I know that the Republican Party locally and statewide and nationally kind of leans on the Republican women organizations.
Absolutely. And I think if anybody's interested in finding out more about the organization, they can go to cvrw.org, Concho Valley Republican Women.org.
Okay,
CVRW.
great. That's fantastic. And also, you mentioned next month, it's great to have Congressman Pfluger here, and I was thinking that we're kind of spoiled because there was a time when our congressman was not from San Angelo and was so busy that we rarely saw a congressman.
Sure.
But with August from here, seems like we see him a lot.
Absolutely. He's real interested in coming back and communicating with all of us and letting us know what's happening. Next month, we will have Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, which is a real coup for our organization to get him here. We've had the state comptroller this year. We've had First Lady Cecilia Abbott.
Okay.
Among many others, the land commissioner, state senators have come to visit with us. But we're excited about September 22nd, that Thursday.
Okay.
We'll have Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, and people can go to that website and actually RSVP and make a reservation.
Okay. Well, it's always good to have our statewide leaders here. At the legislative summit at ASU, Governor Abbott was here.
Right.
So they do make the rounds. They do get out here occasionally, and it's good to see Lieutenant Governor Patrick coming out this way.
Well, he'll be really interesting to hear what he's concerned about. There are a lot of issues the state is facing right now, and we want to be informed as voters in San Angelo, Tom Green County. We want to know what's going on and make good decisions as constituents, as voters.
And this this monthly luncheon is an opportunity for anyone to come connect with their elected officials and with
Absolutely.
folks
And there's always time following the meeting for anyone to visit with them one-on-one. Okay. They all stay around for 15 to 30 minutes after the meeting. So you can really get an opportunity to speak with them individually if you'd like.
Okay, and this is, of course, it's a luncheon, 11:30
to 1. 1 o'clock sharp. Actually, we get out about 10 minutes till 1 so people can get back to work.
And at the Riverview Restaurant over there on Avenue D.
Correct.
And always, but they do need to RSVP. They need to call that number.
By tomorrow, actually. You know, he's going to be here Thursday. Today's Monday. And we turn in a reservation number. So I would say call that number today if you're interested in going. Now, in September, we've got plenty of time for people to RSVP. Okay. They can call that number for Dan Patrick, too.
Okay.
Or go to the website and RSVP there.
Great. Is there anything I've forgotten? Anything else you want to mention real quick?
No, I think you've covered everything. Thank
All right,
you.
Sandy, thank you
It's
so
been fun.
much. And we'll be right back.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Concho's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Concho's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Concho stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Concho's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
We hope to see you back every day, every weekday at 4 p.m. for the live daily TV news broadcast. We broadcast it simultaneously on YouTube, San Angelo Live, Facebook, and Twitter. And soon we'll be on Roku. But this is a new project. The idea is to give you all you need to know about what happened in San Angelo today in 10 to 20 minutes. So try to keep the commercials at a minimum and make them good commercials and have an interesting interview in it and also tell you what the headlines are today. Until tomorrow, I'm Joe Hyde, and this was Live.